Okay, boys and girls, we're going to get started on Math Boxes 2.9. All right, here we are going to do our input-output chart, okay? And we know here that our rule is we're going to multiply by 2. So, if we put 2 in and we multiply by 2, remember when we're multiplying by 2, we just double it, so we should get 4. We put 2 in, we multiply by 2, let's double that, 5, and we get 10. So now when I'm multiplying by 2, I want to know, well, what number do I double to get to 20? Okay, that would be 10. So 10 times 2 would give me 20. And my last one, 8 times 2, and remember we just double that 8 to give me 16. All right, number 2, you are to write each number in expanded form. Okay, they gave you an example for 579, which would be 500 plus 70 plus 9. So we're just expanding it out into place value. So we would have 200 plus 50 plus 1. Okay, for 425, I would have 400 plus 20 plus 5. And 640 would be 600 plus 40 plus 0. And I like to fill in that 0 with a 0 there so that you know that you don't have any ones. Okay, number 3, you're going to cross off the names that do not belong. You're going to add at least 2 different other names. So our name of our box is 10. So anything in this box has to equal 10. Well, we can look at this one right away and know that 10 times 10 is definitely going to be more than 10, so we're going to get rid of that one. Okay, here we're looking at plus, so we know how to add. 2 plus 2, that's 4. That's not going to work either. 5 times 2, we're multiplying by 2, which means we double that 5, which is 10, so that's a good one. And 20 divided by 2, once again, the 2, what number do I double to get to 20, is 10. So that one would be good. So now you can just come up with any other one. So 20 minus 10 would be 10, or I could do 5 plus 5, or I could do 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Okay, and you could put any of those you want, 10 plus 0, any way that you would make 10. Okay, number 4, we're just going to solve. 2 times 6, remember, we just double that 6, which would give me 12. 6 times 2, we're just doing it the opposite way, so that's also going to equal 12. 5 times 7, let's count by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And we're just doing it the opposite way, so our answer here is going to be 35 also. Okay, number 5. How many more children chose football than baseball as their favorite sport? Well, we have a pictograph up here, okay, and we can look at this. First, we got to look at the key, and the key tells us that each one of those smiley faces equals 1 child. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in football, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in soccer. I have 4 in baseball, and in basketball we have the same there, which would be 4. Now it makes it easier for me to see. So I want to know how many more chose football than baseball. So football I had 8, baseball I had 4. I'm looking for a difference, so I'm going to subtract, so my answer would be 4 more children. Number 6, notice they have their unit, always have to have a unit, which is stars. Round 91 and 62 to the nearest tens. Use the rounded number to estimate, then solve. So 91 rounded to the nearest tens would be 90, and 62 rounded to the nearest tens would be 60. So if I subtract 60 from 90, I'm going to get 30. So that would be my estimate. It would be about 30. So let's subtract it just to see how close we are. So here we have 11 minus 2, which would give us 9. We had to take one from there, so that's 8. So 8 minus 6 is 2. So our actual answer is 29. So our estimate was pretty good. We had an estimate of 30. Okay, that finishes up math boxes 2.9.